I got hooked on sewing. So today I'm sewing myself a shirt, like a button-up shirt. So here are the pattern pieces, here's the fabric. The plan is clear so far. I trace pattern onto the fabric, cut it out, sew it together, add the buttons, and that's it. Sounds fine so far. The only problem that could occur is that the fabric is striped and I would probably have to match stripes, so we'll see. So today's project motto is one day make, or so. One day or so make, please. So all the pieces have to be cut 2 times, so I think I'll fold the fabric once and trace the pattern pieces onto the folded fabric. I think it's wise, I'm not sure. Maybe by cutting this corner I'll make a mistake, I don't know. Bring you closer. Okay. So my hair is already driving me crazy. It's very hot today. Much better. Place pattern. So I guess this is how I'm going to cut this. I will pin all those patterns onto the fabric and we'll cut it. I will make sure it all sits nicely and straight. I think I'll pin it one by one and we'll cut it one by one. I think it will be easier for me. I think this one is secure. Let's cut it out. Here goes nothing. I don't know how to make a curve with those big scissors. So grateful that I'm somewhat flexible. One day I will have a big cutting table so that I would not have to do it on the floor. So now I'll continue cutting out the rest of the pattern. So yeah, talk to you when I'm finished. And before that, I'll show you my embarrassment. This is my plant cabinet, sort of greenhouse, and I have this cactus in here. And I'm sort of good with plants. I think at least I have quite a good success with most of them, but something happened recently and I killed a cactus, which is not that easy to do, I believe. But yeah, I killed it. I think I forgot about it a little bit and didn't water it in time, so it dried out, but I've decided to keep it. I just put it in this little pot. It's like completely dry. That's pretty. Let's put it back. Okay, let's move on. So I've cut everything. Also, I cut out interfacing for cuffs, collar, and collar stand. The interfacing is this stiffening material that you iron on the fabric, so it's good to have for cuffs and collar. As I mentioned before, that I would have to match the stripes, so I didn't have to. The thing is that this piece, this is the yoke that will go across the shoulders at the back, across shoulder blades. This is the back piece. You can see the neck cut out. So here stripes will go horizontally because it had to be cut on the straight grain. So practically every piece will have its own direction, so the matching didn't have to be happening. This is good. I guess now we start sewing. Exciting. But before I start sewing, I need to iron something. So this shirt, it will have opening at the back, and the opening would be tied by ties. So those are ties, and I need to make creases for easier sewing. Also, while I'm here, I would like to apply this interfacing thing onto cuffs, collar stand, and collar. Let's try it out. I've never done this thing before. One side of this material has sort of glue dots. You put it on your fabric and you iron it and glue melts, and this is how it attaches. Did it work? I don't know, it's kind of loose in places. Alright. Okay, now I get to sewing. I had to redo interfacing several times because I was messing it up. But it's okay, we're learning. I'll go take out Bertha. Bertha, Bertha. Whew. I'm so excited about this project. My last one, I made summer outfit and it consisted of two pieces, a skirt and a top. So I saw the skirt, which took me a day, so one-day project that went successful, and the top I crocheted. The top, however, took me 3 weeks, and to be honest, by the time I'm filming this, it's not done yet. It's not finished. So I've decided to change it up a little bit because I'm getting tired of crocheting. It's all I've been doing for 3 weeks, and yeah, though by the time you're watching this video, this project should be done. So if you're curious, check it out. It probably looks so good, though I haven't seen it yet. Okay, let's thread it. So first I'm sewing these straps, then I'll attach those straps to the back pieces. Let's go. Those are so tiny. How I would be able to do anything with those? Those are so tiny, which is good to use it as ties. Hard to sew them. One done, 5 more to go. I finished those ties and I pinned them onto the back panels of the shirt. And now I'm going to stitch those ties onto the back pieces, and then I'll do the small stitch on the top part of those back pieces to join them together. This would not be stitched in the center because it will be open back. Now it looks like some sort of insect, like a ladybug. Okay. I'm now moving on to the front pieces of the shirt, and I just ironed the front part where buttons and buttonholes will be. But can you appreciate my way of making those creases? After ironing them down, they are just cool enough under the books. If you don't read the books that often, you can still use them for sewing. Alright, so I've done the back piece. I added the yoke, so it looks like that. I think it's quite cool. Now it's time to add front part to the back part, and the technique for that is quite interesting, so let me show you. I'll invite you to my floor. So this is the back part. The yoke is 2 parts as well. The bottom part of the yoke we put down, then we take the front part, put it like that. Now the front part, put it here. I need to make sure that those are aligned. I'll pin those together. And now we roll up front pieces like that. We roll up the back pieces as well. And now this backside yoke we put over those and pin on the shoulder seams here. I will sew them here and here on top of the shoulders, and then I'll turn it inside out. Okay. Okay, let us see what I've got. I mean, I think it looks okay. So far, so good. So I think this part wasn't too difficult, but now it's time to add sleeves, and I've heard that sleeves are a bit of a nightmare. So yeah, let's continue. So I joked about the sleeves. I've read the instructions and now I need to do the collar and cuffs. Well, I'll do the collar right now. So I made the collar. Looks like that. Let me show you. Looks good so far. As for the sleeves, I will have to leave them for tomorrow because it's too late now and I'm getting sleepier and more tired, and I don't want to work with sewing machine when I'm sleepy and tired. Could be potentially very dangerous. I don't want to have any casualties today. So yeah, sleeves will be tomorrow's adventure. As for our today's motto, which was one day make, not going to happen. Could be potentially one day make if I wasn't a novice. It could also be a one day make if I didn't start at 2 p.m. If today's progress we count as a half day, and maybe if you'll take tomorrow's half day, could probably call it a one day make. Tomorrow, I don't promise to start early, but I'm sewing the sleeve. I attach them to the shirt. I'll attach the collar, sewing buttons, make buttonholes, which I now realize will take me a lot of time because I think that I'll sew buttonholes by hand. But anyway, this is the plan for tomorrow, and for today, that's it. Lights out, game over. Good night. Hi. Are you ready for day 2 of sewing the shirt? Hope you said yes. So this is where we left yesterday. This is the shirt's torso, this is the collar, and this is the sleeve with cuffs. So now I will attack the sleeve sewing. So here's the thing with sleeves. I need to cut the slit and then make 2 pleats so it would be more fitted at the wrist and a little bit puffier. The thing is that the slit has to be binded, and I'm not sure how to do that. I pre-made the binding for the slit. It is resting here on the books again after ironing. Honestly, this technique works so well if you need to make crisp creases in your fabric. I will have to watch a tutorial how to put binding around this slit. So I cut the slit open, and now I need to put this binding around the opening so that there would not be the raw edge. So let's do that at the sewing machine. This will require a lot of concentration, so I'll talk to you when I will finish. Okay, I can't see. That was intense. So this is how it's supposed to look. I'll do another one. Both sleeve slits are done. Now pleats. I'm confused. Is that how it's supposed to be? Now's the fun part. I'm attaching sleeves to the torso part of the shirt. Now I'll pin sleeves to the arm eyes, both of them. I'll sew the sleeves onto the torso part. Then I'll sew sides together of the shirt and sides of the sleeves. I need to check something. Okay, I had a slight problem. The thing that I've heard that sleeves are Dell's creation could be true. So this is the sleeve, this is the armhole. As you can see, sleeve is a bit longer than this arm's eye. So I thought that I might cut the sleeve wrong so that it is bigger than it should be. But then I watched a tutorial and they said in the tutorial that the sleeve should be bigger than the arm's hole. There is technique on how to fit the bigger sleeve into the smaller armhole, and it involves some gathering. As you can see, I have here a thread on top of that curve. Wait a second. So I gathered a little bit at the top. I'll pin first sides and then I'll stretch out the gathers so that the sleeve would fit into the armhole. I hope you get it, though I don't get it that much. So we'll see, let me try. The moment of truth. So I can see there a bit of gathering is going on. but I'll try to iron them down. Maybe it will be fine. So I just ironed the sleeves and I think it's mostly fine. So I'll proceed with another sleeve. I haven't sewn the sides yet, but I just wanted to show you the progress so far. Sleeves are in, and now I'll just stitch from the cuff the sleeve and onto the side of the shirt. Yep, I like that it is oversized. Okay, let's go on. I also tried to make inside seams look a little bit neater. In instructions they said that I need to overlock those seam allowances, but I don't have a serger, so I did it with zigzag stitch. It's fine. I mean, it looked worse without it, so I think it's fine. Nobody would see the inside of the shirt anyway. But on the other side, I top stitched it and it looks fine, almost even. It's done.